Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum and good evening everyone. Thank you for joining this sudden meetings. I'm IKHWAN and I have been assigned to be person in charge of this meeting. So let's not waste any more of our precious time. Let's go straight to agenda of this meeting. The reason this meeting is being held because there's rumors going around our company, our BG10 company, where our company have an unfair treatment. Whereas several employees have already resigned from our company when they heard about these rumors going around, which is everyone knows which giving a really bad image and reputation for our company. So I myself have come up with one we call causes that could be a reason why this unfair treatment happened in our company, which is favoritism and nepotism. Some of you might not know what this means. Favoritism and nepotism, to put it simply in a word, where someone giving a much simpler in our company might be a task to someone specific, which is a more easier task compared to the others, or that someone specific might be their relative. So that's what we call nepotism. Or maybe another one where they make their own circle that exclude others, maybe in terms of information, whereas there's might be a bias promotion if it happening in our company. Does anyone else have might be another probable cause that could lead to this rumor still going around in our company?
I have more points.
Yeah, HAZIQ.
So I agree with your points, Ikhwan, about favoritism and nepotism, because it really create unfair treatment in the workplace. In addition to that, I think for communication from management is also one of the causes. When information is not clearly shared, some employee might miss important update or opportunities. This can make the situation unfair because not everyone has the same information. For example, some staff may know about certain tasks or opportunities earlier than others, which give them an advantage. So I believe telecommunication is very important to ensure fairness among employees. Because of this issue, unfair treatment can also lead to negative effect in the workplace. Maybe we can discuss the effects next. So yeah.
Yes, CHIK, you may proceed.
Actually, before we move on the causes, I would like to add a few points about the causes. Actually, from my point of view, I think that less transparency about job promotion and bonus might often perceive bias from the employees. As we know, the promotion and bonus are PNC, which is private and confidential between the employee and the top management, might cause others employee think that the promotion be given based on the favoritism or nepotism. So this will be my point.
Yes, thank you, CHIK, for your additional information about favoritism and nepotism, which is I think might be the two main causes that make this unfair treatment rumors going around in our company. Does anyone in this meeting could come up with the effect that could happen in our company if this issue still going around in a few? Oh yeah, BATRISYIA.
I would like to agree on what IKHWAN said earlier because of the causes of the issue, which is nepotism and favoritism. I think this causes one of the major causes that lead to the unfair treatment at work at our company. So nepotism and favoritism is one of the major causes that affect the employee morale, which is can cause employee to become demotivated to do their work because they think that the employee think that they are not being treated or rewarded fairly based on the effort that they put into their works. So like, why must I do my works properly even though I'm not being treated accordingly to what I want to be treated? I think that's their way of thinking. And then I think nepotism and favoritism also one of the causes that make our newly hired staff to resign, and also our staff also mostly several employees have resigned. So I think the nepotism and favoritism is one of the major causes, and the effect of it, which is lower employee morale, is one of the effect that caused this resignation.
Oh yeah, thank
I
you,
think that's all for
Patricia.
me.
Yeah, I'm agree with you that everyone want to be rewarded fairly if they're given an equal chances with everyone. So we all should be rewarded fairly with our own task. Does anyone could come up with another effects that? Yes, Nazim.
Yes, I have also another point to add on Batrisya. I think moral is the foundation of everything we do here. If I can jump and expand on that, I want to look at the operational impact of this unfair treatment. We often talk about feeling, but as the HR team, we also have to look at the hard data regarding employee performance and our retention issue. First, let's talk about productivity. In any office, people need an incentive to perform 100%. But when rumors of favoritism start, like what IKHWAN said, and HAZIQ mentioned earlier, that increase disappear. Employees start to feel that no matter how hard they work, and the favorite will get the rewards anyway. This create a bottleneck in our daily operation because the overall drive to action is just gone. It's not just about being unhappy, it's about the work actually slowing down. And then the most critical point, however, is what happening with our new talent, which is new staff. As the pro mentioned, we are seeing a lot of resignation lately. To put it simply, we have revolving those situations. We spend a lot of time and money on onboarding the new hires, but they hear these rumors of their unfair treatment and leave before they even started in this. This is huge waste of company resources. If we don't fix this problem, we will constantly be stuck in a cycle of hiring and losing more people, which is not suitable for our department company.
Oh yeah, thank you, Nazim. Yeah, I couldn't agree more that in the long-term run, if these rumors keep going around after a few years, our company will lose in revenue because everyone know that keeping a staff is more cheaper than keep hiring a new one. So I couldn't agree more. So let's go for the third agenda, which is a platform that could maybe resolve this issue. Does anyone could come up with one of the platform? Yes, Cik AMIR.
Before I go for the platform, I would like to highlight the effect that might be the major effect for our company, which is damage our company reputation. First and foremost, I think that the effect of the unfair treatment might cause our company to have difficult to attract the new talent for our company, such as intern and other potential employee. Apart from that, I also think that these issues might cause our company credibility to decrease based on client and employee point of view. This might cause our company to lose their reputation and credibility based on what we pursue on our project. So let's talk about the platform. So as for me, I would suggest an pigeonhole platform, which is act as anonymous complaint box, which is to ensure everyone in the company voice is heard. This pigeonhole act as an easy access to act as a shield for the sender with and anonymous complaint or feedback about our companies. This is to ensure our platform are used and transparent between we as a HR and to the employer and the top management. By implementing this pigeonhole, there will be no digital footprint and cost transparency between HR and employee. This is to avoid bias and hard feelings between sender and to the one who the complaint. This platform to ensure that pigeonholes are utilized fully. I think we should ensure this platform are used by conducting monthly meeting between our HR team to address these issues monthly so that we know the issues that circulate between our employee in our companies. That's all from me. Does anyone have a point to add?
Yeah, thank you, Cik. Oh, okay, Hanisa, if you want to continue.
Yes, thank you. Actually, I love the idea of CHIK about the pigeonhole. And I have something to initiate too. It's called the regular feedback survey. So actually, the regular feedback survey, it's just like the pigeonhole, but the difference is regular feedback survey is more proactive and structured because they allow the company to gather all the consistent data and use the data gathered to identify the patterns of the unfair treatment that happen in each department and take the early action before the situation become worse. So what I'm trying to say here, just not pigeonhole is a bad idea, not. Just for me, in my opinion, pigeonhole is more about the action that being taken after the problem happened. But the survey is prevent before the problem become worse. That's what I'm trying to highlight about. And actually, both idea is good and is help the individual to complain about the problem happen in the company itself. So regular survey is more effective for identifying overall workplace actually issues.
Alright, thank you, Hanisa and Cik. Let me give a comment on both of the platform that you guys suggest. Both of you suggest. For Cik, I completely agree with your suggestion, which is do the pigeonhole system, where it's an anonymous platform where the employee could submit a report to the company, where the concept anonymous really help a new employee, especially so maybe they're scared for higher up to know that they complain about something. And the anonymous provide, like I said, a safe and a third party space with an honest feedback. This is a crucial first step for identifying the causes that might actually happening of the rumor we talked about in the early of the meeting. And about Hanisa, I appreciate your suggestion, but I think your suggestion is not really appropriate for the causes of these issues, because regular surveys might take a long time to resolve this issue as soon as possible. Like I mentioned earlier in our meeting, the staff already resigning as we speak right now. So if we take the regular survey now, it might take a long time to completely process the reason why this happening. So I think I'm not say entirely that your platform is bad, but I think CHIK suggestion is much better. Does anyone have any other opinion or completely disagree with my opinion?
I some my point of view. I think I agree with Hanisa, because with the use of regular survey can allow employees to share their feedback honestly. This can make management identify
unfair treatment early, and management can take action quickly. This can make our environment be more positive and happy. So yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you, HAZIQ. Oh yes, Nazim, you want to add something?
Yeah, I also agree with Hanisa, and I have some idea to make Hanisa point even more better. I suggest that we share a summary of the survey result with all employees. But and this the most important part. We must do it anonymous way. We shouldn't show individual name or specific department. Instead, we show the top concern of the whole company. We show the staff that we are being transparent and that we are actually listening to them. It built a bridge of trust between management and the employee. How about you guys think about my idea?
Yeah, thank you, Nazim. I think that's a really good idea, which is come up with anonymous summarization of the survey. I think we need to take a look for the second causes, which is like HAZIQ said earlier, for communication from management. Does anyone might have a way to solve about this second causes that we stated in the early of this meeting? Yes, can anyone? Yeah, Batrisya.
I would like to share my perspective. For the poor communication, I think, in my opinion, better to it's better to regularly do like monthly meetings more, so that we have two-way communications, like in the top management and lower management, so we can share our opinions or our daily meetings or any other things. And then at the same time, I think we have to structure back our on how we send important emails, so that all of the management, top or lower, can know what they have to be, know their own tasks, so that they doesn't feel left out. I think that's my opinion.
Oh, that's a really good suggestion, which is give a clear structurized, email based on. I think we can combine with HAZIQ earlier, like you said earlier, regular meetings, which is a best way to make a two-way communication from the higher up with the lower one. Does anyone have any other opinion or want to add something on what we say so far? Maybe Hanisa, you want to add something?
Actually, I want to add something regarding because of the overview of my idea, the radio survey and the CHIK idea, which is the vision hole. So I noticed because of the opinion from the other colleague. So I think the CHIK idea is better for now, like IKHWAN said, because it's a short-term solution. And for me, the survey, the regular survey solution is more to the long-term action for the company.
Yeah, I see your vision, that you say that yours platform of solution is more for a long-term to resolve this issue. So, anyone else to add? Maybe another platform
I will add some input. Referring back to the cause of poor communication for management, I think one solution can management do is ensure clear and consistent communication with all employees, such as management can hold regular meeting or set a date through email or group chat, like that, so that everyone receive the same information at the same time. So that's all for me.
Oh, thank you, HAZIQ. I think what you're saying is kind of similar to what Batrisya said earlier, which is we have a clear structurized two-way communication from the higher ups and the lowest. Has someone raised their hands? Is it Nazim? Yeah. If you want to add something.
I agree with HAZIQ. He mentioned that we need to have a meeting instead of we need to have a regular meeting, right? I think to solve this, we need I suggest to have a stand-up meeting, which is every 2 weeks. No long email, just a 10-minute chat where the head of department address the rumors directly. If we harness with the staff, the rumors will stop, right? So I think regular meeting is the one of the best way to solve this problem, and everyone can hear what the problem, and the company will be more transparent to our staff.
Alright, thank you, Nazim. I'm agree with you that being transparent is one of the key to make our company still going strong in the future. Does anyone else have to add something, or can we conclude? Yeah, CHIK. Okay, sure.
I would like to add on HAZIQ point, because I really agree with HAZIQ point, since regular meeting could come up with the higher management to notice the lower management talents in the regular meeting. This could highlight their potential and make use of their potential to another domain of their expertise. This could help to prevent the unfair treatment, because the higher management can see the potential of their lower employee, so that they can utilize their specialties in the company itself. So I do really agree with the HAZIQ point and the supportation of the Nazim Nafiz.
Alright, thank you, CHIK, for your opinion to make HAZIQ point, which is hosting a more structurized communication to make higher up recognize a lower management skills. So I think we don't have anything to add. So let me quickly summarize everything that we have come up so far from this meeting. Firstly, the main issue is the unfair treatment. So us has come up at two probable causes, which is favoritism and nepotism, and the second one is poor communication from management. And then for the effects, there's will lower their employee morale. And then for second one, I think we don't state directly, but I think we could come up with that it give a negative work environment and also give a bad staff stability for the future. And then for the reporting platform to solve this issue, the causes, which is what CHIK said earlier, which is the pigeonhole, and then what HANISA said, which is the giving a regular survey for a much long-term solvable solution. And then for the last one, I'm pretty sure we talk about the more structurized communication, more structurized two-way communication from the high up, so we can they could recognize more talent in our company. Is there anything that I'm missing? Could anyone let me know?
I think that's all.
Alright, thank you, HAZIQ, for the response. Yeah, I think we could end our meeting right now. Thank you everyone for joining this sudden meeting. And yeah, thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Alright,
Thank you,
thank you.
Thank you, sir.